Most people assume that if you want to get into wood turning, you need a massive, heavy machine that takes up half the garage and costs a small fortune. But then you come across something like this little benchtop unit, and it makes you rethink that whole idea. It is surprisingly compact, sitting comfortably on a desk without feeling like it is going to vibrate itself off the edge. The build quality is actually pretty solid for its size, with a steel base that keeps things steady enough for smaller projects like pens or custom rings. It is quiet, too, which is a huge plus if you are working in a spare room or a shared space where you don't want to wake up the neighbors. What really catches the eye is the motor. It is a 96-watt setup, and while that might not sound like much compared to industrial gear, it handles hardwoods and even some softer metals like copper without bogging down. You get this infinitely variable speed control, which is honestly the best way to handle different materials. You can dial it back for delicate work, or crank it up when you need to clear material quickly. The tool rest is fully adjustable, so you can tweak the height and angle to get that perfect cut, which makes a world of difference when you are trying to get a smooth finish on a vase or a small bowl. Now, it is not all perfect. Because of its footprint, you are obviously limited to smaller pieces, about 8 inches in length, so don't expect to turn a table leg on this thing. It is strictly for the hobbyist who wants to make jewelry, small ornaments, or detailed craft pieces. Also, while the included set of turning tools is a great starting point, you might find yourself wanting to upgrade to higher-end steel once you get the hang of the basics. The chuck system is decent, but it takes a little bit of patience to get everything centered perfectly the first time. Still, for someone just starting out or looking for a dedicated station for tiny, intricate work, this thing is a clever little piece of engineering. It feels sturdy, the power supply is UL certified, so there is no worrying about cheap electronics, and it is rated for thousands of hours of use. It is not going to replace a professional-grade lathe, but for the price and the space it saves, it is a surprisingly capable little machine that makes the hobby feel a lot more accessible. If you have been looking for a way to get into turning without turning your workspace into a construction zone, this is definitely worth a look.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.